Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Filde Nyabira, and this is my premiere video on my YouTube channel. I intend to be educating, to be enlightening each one of us on the different types of vegetables that we take in, those that are locally available, and the ones that I'm currently handling on my table are the vegetables that are currently available on my farm. I'm using them as my very first vegetables and fruits to bring on board for each one of us to be able to see what we have. And in my precedent videos, I'll be doing more on each one of them separately. Welcome. On my extreme end here, I have a tamarind. Tamarind, this one I have wanted to talk about it on this premiere video because of its importance to our health. It is one perfect detoxifier that I've personally used, and I would recommend it for anyone that is interested in wanting to detoxify themselves, especially after a festive season. And so these ones are available on the farm, and anyone in need can get in touch. My second fruit is apple mangoes. This one I have quite a number. On my farm, I have different varieties of mangoes. Some that I do not know what we call them locally. But this one I know is apple mango. It's extremely sweet when ripened, but when it's raw, it's pretty sour. That it's almost unedible. But once it matures, you pluck it and wait for it to ripen, and the benefits are in the public domain. My third vegetable, I call it, this is eggplant. And all my vegetables and fruits are purely organic. That meaning I'm not using any artificial fertilizers in the production of this. And so in my precedent videos, we'll be seeing the challenges that I'm encountering in doing purely organic farming, and the resolutions to some of them, and those that have not found solutions, I'll be seeking to find solutions on them. So the eggplant, the production is excellent. This was my very first time to do this plant, and it outdid my expectations. The size is big enough. I believe 2 could make a kg or thereabout, and these one are available in my farm, and anyone interested would get in touch too. Let me talk about my third fruit here. This is a pawpaw. I have 2 types of pawpaws in my farm, 2 major types because of the color. The inner color is yellow in some, and it is reddish on some. The reddish is sweeter, of course, than the yellowish in taste, but also depends on the variety. Because I'm doing organic farming, I have quite a number of challenges that come with this that I'll be highlighting on and getting to know solutions on them. But the beauty about these ones is I am trying to do different mitigations on the different types of diseases that get to attack them, and I'm achieving. The good thing is it doesn't go beyond the skin. Therefore, once it ripens, you just cut, and the inside is sweet and is not banana. Despite the blemishes that are out here, the inside is pretty good. Let me move let me talk about the capsicum before I talk about the rest. I also farm these capsicums. These ones that you see here, these are purely organic. Nothing has been used on them, no fertilizer on them, and they're pretty sweet, and the aroma can even be felt in their freshness. And these ones are equally available, and depends on the seasons that I'm harvesting them, and the seasons determine the prices that we attach to almost everything. The market prices are determined by the seasons, and at the point of harvesting, what is in plenty in the market, of course, the price tends to go lower. And when you farm, and luckily I do that at the time that not very many people have it. The prices can fetch handsomely. They're also available, and definitely on this YouTube channel I ask people that are within my environment and people that can are interested in achieving or getting purely organically grown vegetables and fruits to get in touch, and the contacts will definitely be on the bio. Let me talk about the vegetables. This one here is what in English. In the local language, we call it deck, saga, sageti. Trying to remember the English word is spider plant or something like that. And these ones, they are known for their rich nutrients in iron. And of course, farming them also has a bit of challenges, and those I'll highlight in the preceding videos, because of the insects that tend to burrow on their leaves when it's not raining much. The other vegetable that is here is osuga, managu. Those are the two languages that I know on how they are referred locally, and these ones are also known for their benefits, and they are loved. And they also have the same challenges of their leaves being burrowed onto by insects, challenges that I will highlight in the next videos to be able to see how I have been able to mitigate them or have handled. This one right here is marenda. Some communities, especially in Kenya, call it morere. Others call it omotere. And very nutritious, especially in iron. And they're equally very available. And in my farm, I'm the most fortunate person. They grow mostly as weed, though I plant them, but most of the time they are more of a weed. The seeds drop and regrow. I just need to tender the weeds out of them to have them sufficiently growing so that they don't fight with the weeds or nutrients, so that the leaf sizes are also big and good enough for the market, of course appealing to the eye, and of course factoring in the nutritional value of it. This vegetable here is kunde. Kunde is cowpea leaves, I believe. You can see them. The seeds are eaten, the leaves are eaten, and in our African communities, they are most of the time they are mixed. This and this are cooked together and eaten. And they grow very fast. They're quick growing vegetables, and are good for a farmer that is especially starting, because they can easily start giving you income if you can get a market for them, because of course of their nutritional value, and again the taste is awesome. Being that they are organic, I would say their taste is because all these are tested in my house, eaten almost on a daily basis, and the taste is yummy. I couldn't skip talking about this. This right here in English is neem, the neem plant, commonly known as mwarobaini, and different sub-tribes, especially in Kenya, call it different names, but I know it's a worldwide plant. It is known by most people for its medicinal value, and that is why I couldn't have missed talking about it. Neem, this one specifically, I collect for personal use, and I also give out, not really for sale, but as an additional value for the people that get in touch with me whenever they need them. Right here is what I also measure in on my farm. These are bananas, matoke, referred to as matoke, the ones that are cooked. And these ones right here are very delicious, easy to grow, easy to manage in the farm. They have quite a number of not really challenges I would call, but specifications on the planting, and tendering to maturity, because they can easily fall off when it's heavy on the plant itself, and or when you're having wind and stormy seasons. But with the help of our support, they mature to good taste, and I believe the soil that I'm growing them in is very balanced, and that is why they're pretty tasty, tested by my clients. So on this Premier channel, I invite everyone of interest, the youthful people, the older people, people who have relocated to the countryside, and encouraging them that it's possible to have homegrown, healthy vegetables and fruits, all from your farm. In the few videos that will follow, I'll be going into the deep insights on the basing of how to have all these from the starting point of planting them to the point of harvesting. And I'm also looking at to the point of where we're also going out into the market to get market for them and sell, to be able to pay back on the energy put in the produce. This video is very important because I am looking at where I'm informing people on how to farm them, the patience that is required in farming, on how nothing can grow overnight, and your time, the energy is all worth it when it comes to the table as an end product. And so I'll ask every viewer to kindly subscribe to my channel. Come up, put up something, a notification to notify you when I am putting up a new video, because it will be very educative for you. I'll be taking you through step by step on production of each of the crops, of the plants, of the crops, of the fruits that I produce right on my farm. And when we are grown, I'll bring you more on what you will be asking for and what you need in the market. Thank you very much for watching, and I'm hoping that you subscribe to my channel to help me get to be able to reach quite a number. Thank you so much. My name is Filde, and this is my YouTube channel. Please subscribe to it.